When I first came to New Life, I was a senior in high school. It was my last semester of senior year, and I was in a really dark place because I had grown up in a Christian home and my parents did a really good job of, teaching us about the Lord at a young age. But when I got older, I had a lot of misconceptions about God that I was like, I don't want to follow you at all. I want to rebel against you. My biggest misconception about him was I just saw him as someone who just was imposing a bunch of rules upon us that I didn't want to follow. And in my mind, I was like, well, if I do what I want to do, which is, party and go crazy in that scene, that'll make me happy and that'll make me feel affirmed and loved. And, my purpose is found doing these other things that I want to do that are in rebellion to God. I had no desire to follow him, and I was very outspoken about that. So I had a friend, so I was like, can I just go to church with you, get my parents off my back? And I came to the youth group one Friday, and the presence of God that I felt was unlike anything I had felt before. I was like, this is real. What is this? I couldn't understand it. And I'm going to give Isaiah a shout out because he was there that first day I was there. And I met this guy who's just a year older than me. And the love that he had for God, I was utterly shocked by. I was like, this kid is like my age, but he loves God. And like, I had never seen a love so sincere for the Lord, especially from someone so young. And I was really taken aback by it. So I kept coming to youth group, and yeah, I was just getting encountered by the presence of God every single week. And it was changing me like very quickly. Pastor Sarah, who was the old youth group pastor at the time, I remember there was a day we were worshiping and there was like some song of like, Jesus, I love you. And I go to Pastor Sarah and I said, I can't sing this song because I know I don't love God. And I couldn't explain why, but I just knew there was a lack of loving God in my heart. And I didn't really feel condemned by it, but I was like, I want to get to that place where I can truly love you in return.